Our road trip for Australian Geographic has brought us to Tasmania, where Highway 1 wraps around the Great Western Tiers. We're on the edge of the Central Plateau, and this has got to be one of Tassie's lesser-known Wilderness World Heritage areas. It's an incredibly diverse, vast landscape. It stretches from Western Bluff all the way east to Miller's Bluff near Campbelltown, and it's a remarkable place. There's high points like this, it's actually snowing on me right now, where you can check out all the mountains that run down between Cradle Mountain down to Lake St Clair, and across to the east where there's waterfalls and campgrounds and beautiful lakes to check out. From this lookout at Devil's Gullet, fluted dolerite cliffs drop about 200 metres to the Fisher River and rise again to the peaks and bluffs of the Central Plateau across the valley. It's easily accessed from Mole Creek at the western end of the Tiers. But to really get into the heart of things, we've travelled 25k off Highway 1 south of Deloraine to this point. The sun has just risen over Dry's Bluff, and behind me is Projection Bluff, which you can summit in a couple of hours. What's really special about Dry's Bluff is that it became part of Tassie's World Heritage Area in 1989, together with the Liffey River Reserve, which lies at its base. And it was saved by Bob Brown, who raised the money to buy the land at auction and then gifted it back to Bush Heritage Australia. And today the reserve protects riparian rainforest and sclerophyll forest along Pages Creek, and it provides a place to camp and a beautiful day walking area. There's a track that leads alongside the Liffey River all the way up to Liffey Falls, which is one of the prettiest cascades in the region and a really popular place to visit along the Great Western Tiers. About 5k south of Projection Bluff, the road rises to an ancient tarn at Pine Lake, and it's surrounded by a grove of pencil pines. Now, they grow only in Tassie. And what's great about this spot is that it's probably the most accessible place on the highlands to see them. A short boardwalk leads to the water's edge that's suitable for people in wheelchairs and with strollers. And when you get to the edge of the water, past cushion plants and scoparias which were flowering during our visit, you can see some pencil pines that are estimated to be 1,000 years old. We've spent a couple of days exploring, but it hasn't been nearly enough time to find our way to all of the high points and along all of the walking trails that you can access right along the Great Western Tiers. Hi, I'm Catherine. This is 5-week-old Maya, and the guy behind the camera is Dave. We're travelling for Australian Geographic right around Australia following Highway 1. By the end of our journey, we'll have covered about 15,000 kilometres.